You are now listening to Talking Therapy right here on Blast Urban 98.3, your generational radio. It's officially the last Tuesday of the month, the 25th of August, 2026. Happy last Tuesday, Dr. Michael.
Same to you guys.
How do you feel about the month of August?
Oh, very beautiful.
Okay.
I had fun.
In the month of August. To be fair, we had fun.
Did we? I can't remember.
You forgot it?
That was just one time out of
It was fun. I got out of the house.
Oh, he refused to take me back home. So next time I'm not following Daniel anywhere again because he refused to take me to my house.
No, it was I didn't refuse. I already told her that we're gonna be out.
But then you told me a certain time and then we ended up spending like 2 more hours outside of the time that you told me.
2 more hours?
2 more hours. I didn't even know that was how it was going to be, Sha. But you lied to me that you're going to take me home and you did take me home.
But did I take you home?
Yeah, you did.
I don't understand.
The deal was...
We're supposed to go out, but I didn't expect that we're going to stay out that late,
Did we go
actually.
out?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did go out. And I wanted to go home because I'm over this.
But did I take you home?
But it was late. Took me, but it was late. But yeah, that was one time.
It was fun. And you know,
It
interesting
was
that you had fun in the final
of
hour
the
that you would have gone home.
Yeah.
You see?
But I feel like I would still have missed it if I did not.
If you did not,
Yeah,
you would have missed it because your video would not have been complete. Your video or your reel wouldn't have been complete. So I gave her a full out experience.
On her page.
It was a night
on her
out.
page.
But I don't think I saw it.
I had not post.
No.
It
was a full night
It was a
out.
full night out. I think August is that month where people were able to do things. I think if you look at the trajectory of the year, August sort of helps some people to have a bit of a form of stability. People were able to get things done. For me, I would say that we had more power, and August was a month where I enjoyed consistent power. That my time was not determined by the availability of the power that I had because it was available. So that allowed me to do more things and just be able to take certain risks and chances.
I wish I could say the same. I wish I could say the same about enjoying more power, but unfortunately, there's just nothing like having consistent power. Because there's some things that you want to get done.
Yeah.
You have to. I don't like it when I have to manage the battery on my phone. I think that's just a way. I've got to a point where I don't want to have to do that. But if you don't have power, you have to do that. You have to try to manage the power on your phone and say, oh, between this time, and the network was really terrible the month of August. I don't know why. The network was absolutely. It was bad, and it affected my productivity because I'm there are things that I wanted to do.
I'm not even gonna lie.
And I can't do it because now I have to do if I want to spend 2 minutes to do this thing, now I have to spend 10 minutes or 15 minutes to do it. And then I'm trying to maybe manage my battery as well, and then I can't even do it at the end of the day. So I think it was frustrating for me in that way. I didn't like that network was terrible and that we didn't have power as well. But apart from that, I think it was chill. I guess
it was a chilled month. It's been a chilled month so far. We thank God.
It started good. I think August started good for me. My friend's birthday was 3rd of August, so I think August started good for me.
Your brand
that way
was your first.
That was July. That was July ending.
Was July ending? Oh,
July ending and August.
The
starting.
unadulting.
That was August 1st. The 1st of
now.
August.
So you started.
So it was July ending.
Your business
August.
had a good opening for the month.
So yeah, I
Which
guess.
one is unadulting?
It was an event that happened.
It was an event.
Yeah.
It was an event, and that was the first time a lot of people saw what she could do with her business.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
I guess.
And that started kicked off 1st of August.
Yeah, 1st of August.
You see?
But that's why I say it started chill. It was okay. I remember what I ate.
All right, let's begin this morning. We're talking lessons in the month of August, and you can also share with us this morning what are some lessons you have learned in the month of August. If you take a moment to reflect from the very first day in the month of August to this very time that we're in, what are some lessons that you have actually learned in the month of August?
Yeah, you can share with us how the month of August went for you as well. 0811-183-1983 is the studio line, so you can send us a text message, a WhatsApp message this morning.
Yes.
But yeah, we're going to take some lessons from Dr. Michaels this morning, and let's start off from number 1. It says the source of your current state in life is your mind, your mental health. That's your information, mental health, body, life information.
Oh yes, we talked about this a lot this month.
Yeah.
Just one lesson I took extensively from the month of August is, I think we started that conversation in July.
Right.
About information.
We probably did Since this year started, I think
we've been focused on like
into
that information as a huge part of what shapes everything around you, and the ability to be able to see how that shapes everything is just incredible. It's incredible to see how much information is a very key thing. It's one thing to know something, it's another thing to have information about how to get something done.
Yeah.
And the difference between when somebody makes it and when somebody doesn't make it is information that they have.
Yeah, and we are always getting information every second.
Every second. Are we in tune enough to be able to draw the lessons from the information around us?
Yeah.
Somebody actually asked me how I come up with the things I talk about for my radio. It's like they just come from the things I see around me. And when I show them that, do you know that I have made over 280 videos? They're like, how do I know? Because I'm like, I write down every topic that I do. And I was like, I actually think about it because everything I see around me, I'm always like, because my mind is there, I'm able to pull that information from the environment around me and make it useful.
That you're having.
Which is why I like when you say the current state of your life is your mind.
Yeah.
So what is your mind dwelling on?
And then what are you hearing, listening? What are you getting from people?
Yes.
Both verbally and non-verbally. And then the pictures around you, the social media posts that you watch, everything simply around you is talking to you. Even this mic is talking to you.
Yeah.
So you want to make sense of them all, and you also want to be intentional about the kind of information that you are tuning yourself to. You want to start seeing yourself as a radio.
Yes.
That you get to tune yourself to the frequency of the information that you want. That means that you also need to be so sure.
Yes.
Like Ateta, like I need to read more about that guy. You will need to be so clear about what you want.
You should watch The Playbook.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Playbook?
No.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a book about coaches.
Oh.
It's a movie or a documentary about coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And I think there's a new one for is it Pep Guardiola or Mourinho?
Yeah, Mourinho. I've already marked that of Mourinho. Mourinho is another person.
Yes.
I want to because at the end of the day, everything is tied down to focus. So there are so many things going on, information bombarding us.
Yes.
But you will need to be very focused. But focused on what? So you are the one to determine what you should focus on. You're always focusing on something.
Yes.
The question is, what are you focusing on?
Sometimes consciously or unconsciously.
And for you to know what you are focusing on, just look at what is happening in your life. If you focus on power, you will have power.
Proof.
If you focus on power, you will have power.
Are you focusing on $100 million?
And then if you focus on $100 million, you keep focusing on it, and then you blank out your light and your focus from every other thing. You keep lying to yourself. You will get it. If the video remains focused, because I just thought of it this morning, if he remains focused on getting that, what's that award called? Grammy. If he remains focused and he gets to blank out, what's the English now, from whatever anybody is saying that he may not get it. You will get it. You are the only one to determine what will eventually happen to you. It doesn't matter what that thing is.
You're the only one to determine what eventually happens to you.
So the video can get it. It doesn't. There's no criteria. People that got it from the same method. So if you remain, so it's always about focus. And you cannot give. You have to be taking. You have to take responsibility for what you focus on.
You have to take responsibility for what you focus on.
And the people around you, they also they help, because they play. Information comes from just one primary source, and that's people.
Yes.
All the thoughts coming from you, they came from people.
Yes, they did.
So you want to be very intentional. Like I tweeted this morning, if somebody is not aligned with you, keep the person at the outer court. You will still love the person, but love is not enough. And then if the person is aligned with you, with who you are, then you bring the person into your innermost chamber. Because that person, and then the people in your innermost chamber, you are going to give the highest attention to.
Okay.
And attention is a compilation of time. And it is what is happening to you today is because of the time you have been given to that thing.
Hey, attention is a compilation of time. So when somebody says, I want you to spend quality time with me, they want you to compile time.
In fact, I went ahead to tweet again this morning that
Yeah.
you need to run your life as a business. Like now, to determine the price, there are two things: cost of production,
Yes.
and also profit margin.
Yes.
That's what will determine price.
Price, yes.
So, I think Islamia was talking about it
Yes.
you were educating people
yes.
about.
Yeah.
So, cost of production the cost of production of this relationship, with me being in this relationship, this friendship, this association, and then added to it profit margin. What this person is paying, is he meeting the cost of production and the profit margin? The price that this person is paying for this relationship,
Yes.
does it meet up with the cost of production? What is
production.
costing me to be in this? The question is, do you see yourself so valuable that you know what is costing you?
Yes. There's a perfect example to this. When you hear a lot of the creators talk, they talk about how young creators want to collaborate with big creators, but they're like, no, the values don't align. The cost of production for the bigger creator, it's not worth their time.
So you don't take it personal.
You don't take it personal.
If someone doesn't want to meet with you or doesn't want to talk to you, you don't take it. In business, there's no, even in politics, somebody can align with APC today and then go to PDP tomorrow.
Yes.
Because they align. Even somebody talks about what you align with, you are a friend to that person.
Yes.
The moment the person shifts, you are no longer friends. There's nothing personal.
Yeah.
There's nothing personal in this life. It's not about we did not come into this world together. Even twins don't come together.
Yeah.
So how can you say we are together for life? How can we be together? We are only together for life if and only if our goals and our core values align. The moment they don't align, my brother,
Everybody
I'm
moves.
sorry,
There's
and
no
it's okay,
together forever.
and there's no bitterness.
At all.
So you cannot go through life living like a victim. I think I said
No, you can't. You have to take responsibility for your life. Boy, the whole thing, running your life as a business will mean, because the value that you are selling is you.
Yes. The value you are selling is you. So how much value do you place on yourself as an individual? Because the value, the perception of the value people are going to have of you is the one you already have of yourself.
Because there's perceived value, there's realized value, and there's intrinsic value. Intrinsic value is what you are born with. Then realized value is what you have been able to develop from that intrinsic value.
Yes.
And then perceived value is what people perceive of you. Perceived value, perception of value is dependent on realized value.
Okay.
All right, let's get to lesson number 2. It says sticking to a decision from you is very easy.
Sticking to a decision from you.
It's very easy.
Yeah, whenever, if you have noticed, whenever any decision that you make that is your own, it has it's purely your own, you discover that it's very easy to stick to it.
So if you say I'm going to quit doing this thing, or I'm going to start doing this thing, and then you do it's because that is your decision. It's not that somebody has said, oh, why don't do this thing?
Of course, people advise you, but define the person making the final decision on it.
Is you.
You are the one.
So whatever comes
Puts my
easy,
brain in a...
whatever comes easy for you is your decision.
No. When you make a decision,
Yeah.
and it's purely
easy,
from you.
and it's purely from you.
You were the one that made that decision, not that they made
Going
it for
ahead
you.
with the decision.
That's what I'm saying. That then it comes easy. That means
becomes easy.
at the end of the day, whatever you do based
able
on
to
that decision,
execute
you're
it.
able to
Do
execute
you know
it.
where my head is at?
Yeah.
Could it be that one of the reasons we're having a lot of failed marriages in Nigeria today could be that people are not making that decision for them? They are not making that decision. People are making
It's not
decisions
their
for
decision.
themselves.
They're making it for maybe a certain reason.
Every successful marriage is as a result of people deciding from before day one
That they want to be together.
what they want the marriage to be like.
To be like.
Not when they enter, not after
But they
entry.
want the marriage to be
They already knew it before they won. So they've already sat down, they've discussed it, they've discovered it.
Yes.
Because you discover purpose. You don't develop. You don't say this is what we are going to do in the marriage. That's not how it goes. You discover the purpose of our meeting. And then you now plan towards it. So people who are successful at anything,
Yes.
they before the season starts, there is pre-season.
Pre-season. Yeah. Rema. I like.
Okay, lesson number 3. There are 3 realities now: spiritual self, inner true self, physical self, the person we see, digital self, that's the you in social media posts. All are real. To be truly happy from being on social media, the essence of being on social media, as the third type of reality, is that you are able to invoke human connectivity. And why is human connectivity so important? Human connectivity brings about human interaction. Why is human interaction so important? Why is it so important? Okay.
Yeah. So our presence on social media is more than the likes, the reposts, or more than likes, the reposts, or how many likes did I get, or how many reposts did I get, how many views, although those also represent interaction.
Okay.
But the main purpose for being on social media is to be able to generate and come about human connectivity. This human connectivity then provides an avenue for human interaction. The reason why human interaction is valuable is simply because human beings are custodians of information and opportunities. And so from social media, people have gotten married.
Yes.
From social media, people have gotten long-term friendships.
Yes.
From social media, people have gotten long-term deals, business deals.
Yes.
From social media, people have gotten a lot of money.
Okay.
So you want your social media posts to be a projection of who you truly are. Not that you are one person on social media, and then when we meet you in reality, you are somebody else. Because there is now a third reality, which is social media, and it's very real.
It's very real.
And whatever is you on social media, that's your digital self.
Yes.
And then my physical self is the one talking to you now. And then there is my spiritual self, which is the core of who I am. So you want to make sure that your physical self and your digital self are aligned to the core of who you are. That's how you will be able to generate happiness from being on social media. So what is going to give you happiness is not going to come from the number of likes, the reposts, or the views. It's going to be that I am projecting myself on social media. I have a social media presence, and so I'm positioning myself for human connectivity, human interaction, and ultimately because every human interaction brings about exchange of energy, and inside and embedded inside energy is money, is health, is wealth, is success, is security. How far you will go in life is depending on the quality of people you meet.
Yes.
And so you can meet these people also on social media.
Yes. Your net worth is your
network.
Your net worth is your network.
Yes.
So you want to post something that you have already certified that even if I were to be the viewer, I would like this post.
Yes.
It's not that will they like this post. Is what kind of video do I want to watch? That's the one I will post.
Yes.
Because that, as long as you are able to certify that this is good, it does not matter who else certifies it. Those who are aligned with you will eventually see it and certify it along with you. So Dana White, the CEO of UFC, said he wanted to organize a UFC fight where an organization where they will be able to have the kind of fight that he wants to watch. So you are not making social media posts like what do they want to watch?
Yes.
It's about what kind of content do I want to? Because the kind of content you want to watch is the kind of content that projects your true self. And as long as it is your true self, you're also making yourself available in the digital world that also has real people. You're positioning yourself for information and opportunities.
Yes. I think I was telling you the other day that I'm teaching. When I'm teaching, I'm now telling the students that the first presenter, the first listener is you. And if you don't enjoy what you're listening to, how do you expect people at home to listen, to enjoy what you're doing?
Yeah.
So even down to anything that you're doing, you are the first consumer of the service. If you don't enjoy how you are delivering the service, how do you expect the customer to enjoy that same service that you are delivering to them?
So come into this space we have, where we can share everything is talking therapy.
Exactly.
So you must first enjoy it. And when it is when you enjoy it that others can enjoy it.
Yeah. And once you are original, once it is something that you like and it's original, then there's somebody like you. There's somebody that will also like it.
Yes.
But if you are not original, then there's nobody that would also associate it.
Is it not difficult when you talk about originality and we see how people have had to wear, there's a conversation around identity crisis, for example, people not knowing who they are, and who they're supposed to be, and you're telling them to be original. What if they've never had an opportunity to be themselves?
Yeah, I had a session with a client yesterday, and she was kind of angry with her boss. And I said, "Madam, don't forget." She said, "That is why I need to like purify this." I said, "Madam, you are an introvert, so you have to do it as an introvert. Your boss is an extrovert. You have to allow your boss to be an extrovert while you are an introvert. That's originality." So she was now angry with herself that, wow, so I've always been projected. And I said, "Madam, you have been an extrovert for 2 decades. And that's not your original self."
Not you.
So, madam, I said, it's going to take time. But the fact that you already know that you have not been living your original life is one good knowledge. So to now replace something that has been there you have to now, it will take a little bit of time to now convince your mind that, the former programming is not the true one. This is now the new and the true programming. And then over time, you will start becoming your original self. And what will happen is you will have peace of mind, you will have happiness, you will have success, you will have security, and you will enjoy your life. From my work, I've noticed that a lot of people are yet to know who they truly are.
Oh, yes.
They are literally living a life that is not theirs.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of things are happening today, including physical stuff.
Yes. And that's a very tough thing, because the more we do these conversations, the more I'm more aware that people don't really know who they are. People are not really doing what they truly need to be doing. And it's affecting even the quality of life that they have, the quality of productivity that they have, because they are not really being who they truly are. And also that I'm also seeing people who are working in the understanding of who they truly are. And I'm seeing how much progress they are able to make, both physically, financially, family-wise, because they've convinced their mind enough that this is who I truly am.
Yeah.
I was always saying that there are people that are very attractive, but they're not attractive to people, and that's probably because they have not been in touch with who they are. So what they are projecting to people is like, you can tell that this person is attractive, but you don't find them attractive because they're not projecting enough. Because we are also in like the creator economy where everybody's encouraged to have a digital self. So you have to let people know that this is what you do. You have to show yourself. And now that people are now struggling, there are people that want to start that journey now. They don't know how to start. I think we've been talking about how you're talking to like a lot of young people that have no idea. And this is the start of whatever it is that they want to do. They have no idea what they are supposed to be doing, or whatever it is that they've done, whatever information that they have, how they're supposed to work with it. A creator that is about to start creating as well. How do they begin to work in that understanding so that they don't end up becoming or projecting, because they see somebody and they're like, oh, this is what this person has done. Maybe I should do it this way since it worked for this person. And I think we see that play out over and over again. They're like, oh, this person was constituting nuisance. Let me to do that. Maybe I will. And that's the belief now that if you want attention, just be out there, just be shouting, just be making noise and whatever. That's all. And it might not be you, right?
No, it might not be.
But then you feel like this is a strategy that will work for me. So
So you want to know, am I an extrovert? Am I an introvert? Even in the physical world, extroverts are like the life of the party. An extrovert and the hi. But an introvert will enter quietly. You will not even know that the person is there. That's the same projection you should have on social media. While being an introvert in real life, has it been working for you? If it is working for you, it is that same personality that you should bring on social media. what after making that post, you won't be looking out for if someone has liked it. There will be a kind of happiness that this is me.
Yeah.
In the real world, when you get to a place, you don't really look for. I'm talking about you now. You don't really look for people liking you, looking for you all over the party. So on social media, why are you now concerned that people are not looking out for you on social media?
Why are you concerned that there's a conversation we've been having about people being angry, creators being angry because other creators don't like their post, so they're like, well, I'll go and follow you, me, I'll be liking. But what if the person does not really relate with what
in real
are?
life? Do you say do people come and hey? Is that your physical life? If that's not your physical life, then how do you think it's not? It's going to be the same thing on social media.
Yeah.
So you want to, but everybody is social.
Yeah.
So in your own little way, as an introvert, you are social too. You now want to bring what is working for you in your own social life. You want to bring it into social media.
Okay.
All right, number 5 says deploying not just your abilities but also your gifts and talents at the workplace helps you bring about increased workplace productivity, performance, and economic gains.
Yeah, passion.
Does everybody have a talent?
Yeah, everybody does.
How do you know what your talent is?
The question is, what is a talent? So a talent is like an art-related something that you can do. For example, singing, drawing, painting.
Yeah.
What else again? Drawing, painting, singing, writing.
Yeah.
Reading. Reading is not really an hobby, but writing qualify for stuff like that. But it generates attention, but not that much.
Okay.
Then what is an ability? An ability is something that you usually deploy naturally at your place of work. It's something that it's the reason why you were even employed.
Okay.
You were even employed in the first instance. Your radio ability to speak.
Yes.
Maybe public speaking skills. Your like Daniel audio production skills. Maybe information analysis if you are working in a telecommunication company. Maybe statistics analysis, ability to be able to analyze statistics. But it generates attention, but not as much as a gift. A gift is a talent or an ability that generates spectacular attention. A gift is a talent or an ability that generates spectacular attention. There are people that when they sing, you say, oh, yeah, nice, well done. And then people are still talking and eating.
Yeah.
And making noise. But then somebody now comes, takes the mic and just wants to just test the note. And everywhere is quiet.
Yeah.
That's a gift. The attention you give to each must now differ based on the attention you have noticed and observed that they generate. A gift generates the highest attention, so it must get the highest focus from you. It will generate the highest amount of money, followed by an ability, then followed by a talent. But you now need to develop your gift to become a skill. So a skill is an ability or a gift or a talent that has been developed.
That's a skill.
People literally make money from skills.
Yes.
These 3 things are there to be able to help you execute your passion. Your passion is meant to be linked to your job.
Okay.
It is the bringing of your passion into your job that makes you to be distinct from another person in the same job. And it is what brings money. You are saying there is no money on radio. Me, I'm not into radio work, but me, I know that everything has money.
Yes.
This radio work has money. The question is, are you bringing your passion? Islamiat is passionate about books. I don't think a lot of people are aware. The question is, has she been able to connect her passion for books to radio? I've not seen anybody as passionate as Islamiat about books in this radio station. Not that I've really met a lot, but so far I don't think. Imagine if she now gets to introduce books, reading of books, into her radio work. Will there be any competition? That's why I say there is no competition. There can be no competition because there is nobody else like you in the 8 billion people in the world.
Word.
Okay, so there's a bonus one here that says having sex for the sake of getting affection is not the right reason for it, even if you are married. The right reason must be because you want to have sex. The later brings true satisfaction and pleasure.
So like 6-7 years ago, I had sex camp, and people thought we were going to be having the art there.
I'm so sorry. As you said sex camp, I also did not think. Yeah, sounds like fun though. What were you guys doing if you are not having sex camp? Why was it called a sex camp if that was not what
We
it
just
was?
wanted to talk about sex now.
Boring. But okay.
So what I've discovered in my work is people need to have it, not to get affection, but for the sake of it. So I even said in that sex camp that even sex is even experiencing abuse. People are having it, not because they like it or they want it. They are having it as a pathway to getting something else. If you want affection, develop friendship, not sexual skills.
Yes.
Because even in marriage, if your wife is tired, you are now tapping her. She now says, I'm not available. Because you want sex just for sex, not for affection, you will find it easy to forgive her and still talk to her the next morning. But if that sex was to get affection, you will not talk to her the next morning. So once sex is for the sake of sex, you will find it very easy to stay committed, even if the other party is not available most of the time. So the question is, why do you want to have it? Why are you having it? If you want to have money, don't develop sexual skills. Well.
Okay.
Well.
Well.
As long as it's not your profession. It's not your profession. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's not your profession, then go and develop friendship skills. You will get affection. Everything has a purpose, and you need to know what is the purpose. Many people are having it, and they don't. What is the at least as what's the purpose of this thing? You have not even read about it before. You already know the act. That's not how it should go. It should be knowledge before act. Yeah. So it's the purpose of. So once you get knowledge before the act, you're able to know the purpose of that act.
Of it, which is why it's sad that the Nigerian system frowned about the conversation around sex, and then they just expect you to know it without giving you any knowledge. Yeah, there's a huge deficit in our society when it comes to the conversation of sex education. Oyo State is one of the fastest growing states for teenage pregnancies in the southwest. Right. You go up north where there's a lot of underage child marriages going on, and we focus more on the act over the education of the act.
And we know that people are having sex. You have 8 children, for goodness sake. We know that you're having. So why is this so difficult to have the conversation?
To have that conversation, and that's because the conversation around it is spoken from a place of purity instead of
shame. It's like shame and purity.
Shame and purity. So if it's not, there is no balance as to what is this for? What is it used for? Why do you need it? Why should you not want it now?
In fact, it was even spoken about from a place of pregnancy.
Yes.
So the pleasure was not really focused on. It was always like pregnancy.
It was so bad. I say if a boy touches you,
you're gonna get pregnant. Of course, I thought
the child gets older and they realize that
a boy touched me and I didn't get pregnant.
Nothing happened.
I was very shocked.
Why were you lying?
I thought I was going to get pregnant the first time a boy touched me.
Nigeria is lacking extensively in the education of children around sex education, and even today's data shows that you have to start educating them from as early as 4 years old. Yeah, as early as 4 years old, you need to start educating your child about sex, and so that they begin to understand. So it's not. We grew up in the era where they called private parts all sorts of names. They called the penis a different name.
You don't even call the private part what it's supposed to be.
We're calling it pim, tin, and I'm like, no, your tin. And I'm like, no, that's not the name. It has a name. Yeah. There is a UN study that shows that we must now biologically begin to call the parts of the body by the name that they are. It is the human body parts, especially when you are educating children. Do not try to modify it into the name that it is not. So that by the time somebody touches a child inappropriately, they'll not say, the man touched my tin. They'll say, what is your tin? Maybe, what is your tin? But when a child comes to you and say, mommy, that uncle touched my vagina, your brain would alert you immediately that this is not right.
Yeah.
But because we keep saying tin, we're not using the actual words. Even when children are getting molested, they are unable to quantify it or say the actual word that it is.
Imagine that children already have a sense of shame for something that they are the victim of.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of shame shrouded in the conversation of sex education. Even the sex itself, people don't call it sex. And that's what it is. Sex, that's what it is. You know, people try to find their way around it and whatever. So we need to start calling these things what they are. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Michaels.
Thank you very much.
As always, Dr. Michael. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Michael, you want to have some conversations that are very private with Dr. Michael for some consultation, you can reach him on 0811 528 8304. 0811 528 8304. Or you can reach him via social media. Dr. Michaels on Instagram, Celebrity Doctor. Dr. Michaels also on Twitter, or just type the Celebrity Doctor and he would, you can reach out to Dr. Michael. Well, it's only on the radio, it's free. You're going to reach out to him, you're going to pay. All right. But I'm sure he gives consultation to a certain level before you now understand that, okay, so go forward from here. It is no longer free. Again, Dr. Michael's number is 0811 528 8304.
See you next month.
See you next month, Dr. Michael.
See you guys.